Hi, Paul Sackett, Good News Planet. I'm speaking to Jane Droll. Hi, Jane. How are you?
Okay. How are you doing, Paul?
Okay, good. We met Jane here at our TV studio here in Brooklyn. And Jane said she's involved with, first of all, she doesn't live in this area. Lives in, I believe, Ohio. Is that right?
That's right. I live in Central Ohio.
On 5 acres, a nice ranch home and a cool barn in the heart of Ohio's Fairfield County. And you create, my business is called Adrollbag, but my bigger job is taking care of my family. No, okay. Well, let's start with it, because the family is too big. We'd have to be on for a day or two. Tell us about Adrollbag. What is it?
I have always been a quilter since I was 30. I've always been a sewer before that, and at a certain point, I started making art quilts. That was about 8 years ago, and at the same time, I started designing my own bags. And I was working on art quilts, and I was doing some shows with the Art Quilt Alliance, which is a Central Ohio organization, and but I found that the art quilts weren't sellable, but the bags were selling kind of like hotcakes in coffee shops. So I concentrated my efforts on that.
Okay. And so now, is there a website we could be looking at the product?
I have a website, www.adrollbag.com. Mm-hmm. I'm also on Facebook, and I have an Etsy page. And right now I've been in my studio the last few weeks getting ready for a show on Saturday in Chillicothe, Ohio, which probably nobody has ever heard of, but it's about an hour away from here, and it's in south central Ohio anyway. And there's an art show there, and I'm going to go down there and have a fun day and hopefully sell some bags.
Good, gorgeous bags. They're magnificent.
Oh, thank you.
Adrollbag by Jane Droll.
Adrollbag. That's right. That's
gorgeous.
Right.
So you create each one separately by yourself?
I do, and I use a variety of fabrics. I'll use vintage fabrics. I'll use just commercial fabrics, and I've started weaving my own fabrics in the last 2 or 3 years, and so I'll do that too. And my latest project is taking the fiber off my sheep and cleaning it, carding it, spinning it, and weaving it into some fabric. I haven't done it yet, but it's called my Sheep to Shoulder project. So I'm pretty excited about it, but it's not done yet, but it's in process. So we just sheared the sheep last week.
Okay, sounds good. Now let me ask a question here, though. Now this dog that I'm looking at, am I looking at a bag? Is that a special kind of bag, or is that a special kind of dog?
Which one are you looking at? Are you looking at the sheepdog mix?
Looks like a doggy with a little blue necklace of beautiful fabric.
That's some of my hand-spun yarn. Yeah, that is a very special dog, Molly, and she's a sheepadoodle. So
a sheepadoodle.
Half sheepdog, half party poodle. Emphasis on the party, I always say.
All righty, that's beautiful. Approximately how much does a bag go for?
I have bags from as low as $28, and then I have ones that go for about $100 if they're hand woven. Hand spun might even be more dear. That'll probably go well over that, but just depends on how much work I have in them. So I have a variety of prices.
Okay. So we want to try to sell some of these for you because we think they're cool. And you could ship them out to the people directly?
Yes, I do. I do free shipping. You'll see on my Etsy page I've got free shipping. And, it's not a problem. I don't go out of the United States yet. I just put free shipping for in the States, but out of the States we could work it out. So. Okay,
all right. So we'll get back to you on some details in that regard. So what do you think is special about your bags? I mean, the fabric, from what I'm seeing, is kind of cool to begin with.
Well, I think I do hand-pick the fabrics. I've got some Japanese cotton linen that I've been using, and vintage ones, the upholstery fabric, and, of course, the handmade. And basically the bags are one of a kind in styling and in my choices and my lining choices. So I think that's kind of what makes it special. And I found that as I go out and sell them, that a lot of people, they're excited about my choices. They like to get something a little different and fun, and that's mostly what I do. And so it's the art thing in people. I think the art people like them a lot, and the other people are like, how am I going to wear this with this outfit? If it's too bright, they can't figure out how to put it with. So, but the other people that don't care about matchy-uppy and don't carry maybe a black leather bag, they get a little more excited. So in the fall, I try to change it up and do some different colors that are more neutral and more that somebody could carry to work a little easier. And so that's kind of how I figure it.
It's great, and I'm sure most people also like to buy from you personally. I mean, that's a great thing to know. Who made whatever I'm wearing and using. I think that's very special.
Well, it is made in Ohio, and I really feel like, as someone who's been in working with fiber and working with fabric, I see the choices going down and the quality going down of fabrics especially, and things are coming from overseas that it's very sad to me, and I don't know a lot about this, but I'll enter this anyway, that the mills from the United States are gone. The mills, and that's what we did. We made lots of fabric, and so, I do like bringing it home. I do like saying, this is made in Ohio, but some of the fabrics, I just picked up some fabrics from Finland. They're not all made in Ohio, but as much as I can, I'm going to make my fabric in Ohio too,
And you're working here,
like
and you're a local yokel. No, you're local.
I'm a local yokel. Yeah, that's right.
You could say that about me too. I'm a local yokel from Terrytown, and there's nothing I like better actually than someone to say that. Because I like the small town, or I like knowing who makes things. I think that enhances it to the entire price of whatever it is, to know that you're supporting somebody directly, specifically, and maybe even get to shake their hand or say hello. That's a nice thing.
Yeah, I think so.
It's all good. All right, Jane. Well, thank you very much for sharing good news. Let me ask you one last question. What's good news for you? In any aspect of your life.
In any aspect. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I just feel I'm sitting here in my office on my front porch on a beautiful Ohio spring day, and good news is I love my family, my husband, and it's been really good news to get to talk to you, Paul.
I thank you very much. Okay, Jane. All right, you take care, and we'll speak again and work towards selling some of the bags. Actually, I grew up you might not know, in the shoe business. And in the shoe business, we did sell bags as well, because shoes and bags go together. And maybe we can talk in that regard as well. Maybe we can coordinate. I could see a nice pair of blue shoes going with that first bag there.
Sure.
And that's a hot, cobalt blue is a hot color, and orange is a very big color this year. So maybe we put two and two together, and we come up with something.
Sounds good.
All right, Jane. Thanks so much for sharing good news with us.
Okay, thank you.
All righty. Bye-bye.